My name is Joyce Ann DeLuca McPeak. My parents were Emmerich and Grace DeLuca. My maternal grandparents were Pasquale and Angela Marie Melaragna. My fraternal grandparents were Barbato and Rose DeLuca.
So on your mother's side, where are they from?
They're from the mountains in Italy, Abruzzo. They came to the United States early 20th century.
Many Italians migrated to the United States because of the push factor that Italy was very poor. The pull factor was that America promised many job opportunities and a better life for Italians.
In the Hill District.
The Hill District is where many immigrants settled in Pittsburgh, especially Italians.
So on your father's side, where did they come from?
They came from the Naples region of Italy around the same time as my other grandparents. And they settled also in the East End.
Did they originally move to Pittsburgh or then to Pittsburgh?
Now, they came directly from Italy to Pittsburgh.
My name is John McPeak. My parents were Bernice McPeak and C. Howard McPeak. My mother's maiden name was Freund.
So, on your mother's side, where are they from?
On my mother's side, they came from Germany. Her grandparents came from Germany in the 1850s. They came for religious reasons. They were both Catholic and they were being persecuted.
Okay. Did they originally move to Pittsburgh or then to Pittsburgh?
They came and lived in central Pennsylvania, in the Pennsylvania Dutch area.
Okay. What were their jobs in Pittsburgh?
And then in late 1800s, they moved to Pittsburgh and he worked in the steel mill.
This is an example of chain migration because immigrants like the Germans were able to find housing and jobs because of the
They
steel
lived in
mills.
Mount Washington.
Okay. So, on your father's side, where are they from?
On my father's side, they're Scotch-Irish.
When did they come to the United
They
States?
came to the United States about the same time. On the Irish side came because of the potato famine, which was going on at the same time in the 1850s.
This is an example of forced migration because the Irish would have not survived in Ireland because of the famine that was going on.
Did they originally move to Pittsburgh or then to Pittsburgh?
They came directly to Pittsburgh.
What were their jobs in Pittsburgh?
They also worked in the steel mill.
My name is Patsy Henkel Evans. My parents were George and Lois Henkel. My grandparents were Sam and Nellie Henkel and Laura Ingersoll. And because I never met my maternal grandfather, I'm not sure what his first name was. I think it was Robert, but I'm not positive.
And my name is Mary Henkel Kaufman, and I am Patsy's sister.
So, on your mother's side, where are they from?
Originally, I think they are from Ireland, England, Scotland.
Okay. When did they come to the United States?
I don't know the exact dates, but it would have been, 1700s,
Would have
early
been, yes.
1700s,
Why did they come to the United States?
for a better life.
This is an example of voluntary migration because the immigrants were not forced to leave their
Did they
homeland.
originally
It
move
was
to
their own
Pittsburgh or
decision.
then to Pittsburgh?
I'm the first one to live in Pittsburgh. They were all from, paternal grandparents were from Ohio, near
Okay.
Dayton, Ohio.
And what were the jobs of your first ancestors in Ohio?
Farming.
I think that they were farmers.
Farming was one of the most profitable jobs in that time era because places like Ohio were especially flat and easy to grow crops in.
So for your father's side, where are they from?
Again, they were European in origin. Maybe Henkel is German.
Okay. When did they come to the United States?
Same answer.
Yes.
We're not sure, but early in the 18th century.
So
Yeah.
1600s, 1700s.
Yes.
Why did they come to the United States?
Again, for a better life.
Okay. And are they also from Ohio, that region?
Ohio.
My name
and
is David
West
Evans.
Virginia.
My parents' name were Richard Owen Evans, my dad, and my mother's name was Edith Izora
Okay.
Evans. And grandparents were David Evans on my father's side, and on my mother's side, it was Benjamin Haskins.
Okay.
Benjamin Haskins, yes.
So, on your mother's side, where are they from?
Mother's side were Europeans initially, basically British Isles.
Okay, British Isles. When did they come to the United States?
They came to the United States beginning in the 1600s.
Okay. And why did they come?
Probably because of religious persecution.
Okay. Did they originally move to Pittsburgh or then to Pittsburgh?
Okay, they never lived in Pittsburgh. Both of my parents and my grandparents lived in Chautauqua
So
County.
you're the first generation of your family in Pittsburgh.
Correct.
What jobs did your first ancestors have? So,
Manual labor.
on your father's side, where are they from?
They are primarily from Wales.
Wales. Okay.
Yeah.
When did they come to the United States?
That was the same time period, the 1600s.
1600s. Why did they come to the United States?
I think just to get out of the coal mines, which is what they did in Wales, worked in the coal mines.
Did they originally move to Pittsburgh or then to Pittsburgh?
No, they never made it to Pittsburgh. Same thing. They were,
Same thing.
yeah, Chautauqua County, New York.
What jobs did your first ancestors have?
Just general jobs.